Do you ever feel stuck, like you're capable of more, but don't know how to unlock your full potential? Imagine if you had a roadmap, simple yet powerful strategies to level up in life. What if ancient wisdom could guide you to build mental toughness, clarity, and success? The Stoics, the great philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome, mastered the art of living. They didn't just survive life's challenges, they thrived. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is a cornerstone of Stoicism. True power comes from within. While others are controlled by their emotions or external circumstances, the Stoic remains grounded, focused, and unstoppable. Let me ask you this. How much time do you spend worrying about things you can't control? We all do it, yet it only drains our energy and distracts us from what truly matters. The Stoics teach us to direct our energy toward what we can change, our actions, thoughts, and responses. This video will guide you through 10 Stoic strategies that will transform your perspective and your life. These strategies aren't about quick fixes, they're about building a foundation for lasting growth. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Are you ready to take control of your life and unlock your inner strength? By the end of this journey, you'll have practical tools to face challenges with confidence, make better decisions, and live a life that aligns with your highest values. As Seneca reminds us, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Let's begin this transformative journey together. Strategy 1. Focus on what you can control. Life is full of uncertainties, and many of us waste energy worrying about things we can't change. The Stoics believed that freedom begins when we recognize what is within our control and what isn't. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about it. Can you control the weather? Number. But you can control whether you carry an umbrella. Similarly, you can't control someone else's opinions, but you can control how you respond to them. By focusing only on what you can influence, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Take a practical example. Suppose you're preparing for a job interview. You can't control the interviewer's mood or the competition, but you can control how well you prepare, your mindset, and your punctuality. By channeling your energy into preparation rather than worry, you increase your chances of success and find peace of mind regardless of the outcome. Epictetus reminds us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The next time you're overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, "Is this something I can control?" If not, let it go. Focus your energy on your efforts, not the outcomes. This simple yet profound shift in mindset can transform your life. You'll become calmer, more focused, and better equipped to handle challenges. By practicing this strategy daily, you'll begin to master your mind and embrace life's uncertainties with courage and grace. Strategy 2. Practice voluntary discomfort. Growth never comes from comfort. The Stoics believed that by exposing yourself to small, intentional challenges, you build resilience for life's inevitable hardships. Seneca said, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" This practice, known as voluntary discomfort, is about training your mind and body to handle adversity. When you choose discomfort, you're teaching yourself that you can endure tough situations without fear or complaint. For example, fasting for a day not only strengthens your willpower, but also reminds you that hunger isn't as unbearable as you might think. Modern life often shelters us from discomfort, but this makes us fragile. Imagine taking cold showers for a week. The first few days might feel unbearable, but soon your body adapts and you realize that what once seemed intolerable is now manageable. This mindset applies to emotional challenges too. Confronting fears, like speaking in public or having difficult conversations, strengthens your mental toughness. The goal isn't to suffer unnecessarily, but to prepare yourself for the unpredictable. Life is full of discomforts you can't avoid. Practicing them on your terms gives you control and confidence. Epictetus advised, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." By embracing voluntary discomfort, you'll learn to thrive in challenging conditions. Each small victory builds a sense of mastery over your fears and helps you face life with courage and clarity. When real hardships come, you'll be ready, not because life got easier, but because you became stronger. Strategy 3. Reflect daily. A key Stoic practice is daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to look back at your actions, thoughts, and emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." Similarly, in the evening, reflect on how well you lived that day. This practice helps you hold yourself accountable. Ask questions like, did I stay true to my values? Did I control my emotions? What could I do better tomorrow? Reflection isn't about guilt or self-criticism, it's about learning and growing. Journaling can be a powerful tool for this. Write down what went well, what didn't, and what you learned. This simple act gives clarity and helps you stay aligned with your goals. For example, if you lost your temper, reflecting on why it happened can help you avoid similar situations in the future. Daily reflection also helps you cultivate gratitude. By acknowledging the good moments, you train your mind to focus on positivity, even on tough days. Seneca said, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." Over time, this practice becomes a habit that shapes your character. Just as an athlete reviews their performance to improve, a Stoic reviews their day to grow stronger and wiser. In a busy world, taking a few minutes for reflection can seem trivial, but it's one of the most impactful things you can do for personal growth. It keeps you grounded, helps you stay true to your values, and ensures that you're living intentionally rather than on autopilot. Strategy 4. Embrace the present moment. The Stoics were masters of living in the now. Marcus Aurelius urged, "Confine yourself to the present." They understood that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future robs you of the only time you truly have, this moment. Think about it. How often do you replay past mistakes in your mind or stress over things that haven't even happened? These thoughts waste energy and distract you from the opportunities right in front of you. Instead, focus on what you're doing now, whether it's working, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying a meal. Give it your full attention. One way to practice this is through mindfulness. Pay attention to your breath, your surroundings, and your actions. For example, when walking, notice the feel of the ground beneath your feet or the sound of the wind. This not only grounds you, but also brings a sense of peace and clarity. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the past or future. It means not being consumed by them. Use the past as a lesson and the future as a guide, but don't let either control you. Epictetus advised, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" The best for yourself happens now. By embracing the present, You'll experience life more fully and make better decisions. Each moment becomes an opportunity to grow, enjoy, and contribute. Strategy 5. Prioritize your values. Living a good life begins with understanding your core values and staying true to them. The Stoics emphasized clarity in knowing what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Take a moment to think. What are your top priorities? Is it honesty, kindness, perseverance, or self-discipline? These values should guide your decisions and actions, even when it's challenging. For example, if honesty is one of your values, you won't compromise your integrity for short-term gains, even when it's tempting. When you don't know your values, life feels chaotic. You might chase things that seem important, wealth, recognition, or comfort, but still feel empty. Prioritizing your values brings clarity and purpose. It helps you avoid distractions and stay focused on what really matters. Consider this. You're offered a promotion, but it requires sacrificing time with your family. If family is one of your values, the decision becomes clearer. Instead of feeling conflicted, you align your actions with your priorities. Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." To practice this, regularly reflect on your values and evaluate if your actions match them. Write down your top 5 values and use them as a compass when making decisions. This will keep you grounded and ensure that you're living authentically. By prioritizing your values, you'll build a life of integrity and fulfillment. You'll also inspire others to do the same, as people respect those who live by their principles. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress toward becoming the best version of yourself. Strategy 6. Master the art of letting go. One of the hardest lessons in life is learning to let go. The Stoics taught that clinging to things, whether it's material possessions, toxic relationships, or past mistakes, only leads to suffering. Epictetus said, "He who is not attached to things will find freedom." Think about the weight you carry by holding on to what no longer serves you. Maybe it's resentment from an old argument, fear of change, or a relationship that drains your energy. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means freeing yourself from attachments that hinder your growth. Start small. Declutter your space by removing items you no longer use or value. Notice how liberating it feels. Apply the same principle to your mind. Let go of grudges and forgive, not for the other person, but for your peace. Letting go also applies to outcomes. Many of us obsess over achieving specific results, but the Stoics remind us to focus on the effort, not the outcome. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together." This mindset helps you embrace life as it unfolds, rather than fighting against it. Practice this daily by asking yourself, "Does this serve my growth?" If the answer is no, work on releasing it. Letting go is a skill, and the more you practice, the stronger you become. By mastering the art of letting go, you create space for new opportunities, relationships, and personal growth. You'll find a sense of freedom and lightness that allows you to move forward with clarity and purpose. Strategy 7. Develop inner strength. True strength doesn't come from physical power or external achievements. It comes from mastering your inner world. The Stoics believed that developing inner strength through self-discipline, emotional control, and resilience is key to living a fulfilled life. Seneca said, "No man is crushed by misfortune unless he has first been deceived by it." In life, things will inevitably go wrong. People will disappoint you, plans will fall apart, and setbacks will happen. The question is, how will you respond? Will you let emotions like anger, fear, or frustration control you, or will you remain calm and focused? Building inner strength starts with self-awareness. Recognize when you're feeling overwhelmed and consciously choose your response. When life throws challenges your way, take a moment to breathe and choose how to act, rather than reacting impulsively. This practice strengthens your emotional resilience and helps you remain steady during difficult times. The Stoics also taught the importance of self-discipline. Practice saying no to distractions that take you away from your goals. Whether it's procrastination or indulging in negative habits, every time you resist temptation, you strengthen your ability to control your mind. Inner strength is also about accepting responsibility. Don't blame others or circumstances for your challenges. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? This mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. By developing inner strength, you become unshakable. Life becomes less about avoiding difficulties and more about how you respond to them. Like a tree in the wind, you'll bend but not break, and over time, you'll become a stronger, more grounded version of yourself. Strategy 8. Accept what happens. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is learning to accept whatever life throws your way. This doesn't mean giving up or resigning yourself to a passive life. It means embracing reality as it is and understanding that not everything is within our control. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Life is unpredictable. You can't control the weather, the economy, or other people's actions, but you can control your attitude toward these external events. When something goes wrong, instead of resisting it, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? For example, if you lose your job, you can either panic and complain, or you can accept the situation and focus on what's next. This doesn't mean you don't grieve or feel disappointed. It means you choose to move forward with purpose, not stay stuck in a negative mindset. Amor fati, or the love of fate, is a central Stoic concept. It's about learning to love everything that happens, even the hardships. Marcus Aurelius encouraged, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." When you accept life's ups and downs with grace, you stop seeing obstacles as threats and start seeing them as opportunities for growth. By practicing acceptance, you free yourself from the stress of trying to control the uncontrollable. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and more at peace with life. Remember, it's not the situation that defines you, it's how you respond to it. Strategy 9. Value time over money. We live in a society that constantly emphasizes the importance of money and material wealth. But the Stoics believed that time is far more valuable. Seneca warned, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." In other words, the way we spend our time is what truly determines the quality of our lives. How many hours have you spent today scrolling through social media, checking emails, or watching TV? While these activities might seem harmless, they often steal time from more meaningful pursuits, learning, connecting with loved ones, or pursuing personal goals. The Stoics taught that every moment is precious, and we should guard our time as we would guard our wealth. To practice this, start by identifying how you spend your time each day. Is it in alignment with your long-term goals and values? If not, make adjustments. For instance, if spending time with family is important to you, prioritize that over work or distractions. The Stoics didn't advocate for constant productivity or rigid schedules. They recognized that downtime and rest are important, but they also emphasized living intentionally. Every moment should be spent wisely, whether you're working toward your goals or enjoying the present. By valuing time over money, you'll start living with more intention. You'll focus on what truly matters, use your time wisely, and look back with fewer regrets. Remember, money can be earned again, but time, once lost, can never be regained. Strategy 10. Serve others. The final Stoic strategy to level up in life is to serve others. Stoicism isn't about self-improvement in isolation. It's about contributing to the greater good. Marcus Aurelius, who was both an emperor and a philosopher, understood the importance of serving others. He wrote, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." In other words, a life focused only on personal gain is ultimately hollow. Serving others doesn't mean sacrificing your own needs. It means that by helping others, you grow as well. When you lift others up, you also improve your own sense of purpose, self-worth, and happiness. Whether it's through acts of kindness, volunteering, or offering support to those in need, service is a powerful way to build character and make a meaningful impact. Consider how you can make a difference in your community or in the lives of those around you. It could be as simple as offering a listening ear to a friend or helping someone with a project. Small acts of kindness create ripples that affect the world in ways we may not even see. Epictetus said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." When you serve others, you make the most of your time, and you also build a legacy of kindness and generosity. The Stoics believed that our lives are interconnected, and by serving others, we serve ourselves in return. By practicing this strategy, you'll create a more meaningful, fulfilling life. You'll be part of something greater than yourself, and you'll find true happiness in knowing that your actions are making a positive impact on the world. As we wrap up, remember that the journey to leveling up your life with Stoic strategies is not about perfection, but progress. Each step you take toward practicing these principles will help you grow stronger, more focused, and more resilient. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By shifting your mindset and embracing Stoicism, you can take control of your inner world, no matter what life throws at you. The Stoics didn't promise an easy path, but they gave us the tools to handle whatever comes our way with wisdom and grace. Life will always present challenges, but by focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, you'll build a life of purpose, fulfillment, and inner peace. You may not master all 10 strategies right away, and that's okay. Stoicism teaches us that growth takes time. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." So, don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Instead, take small, consistent actions and keep improving every day. As you move forward, remember that you have the power to shape your life. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for things to change on their own. Take charge of your life now, with the wisdom of the Stoics as your guide. To close, let's leave you with one last piece of Stoic wisdom from Epictetus. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Your future is in your hands. Make it count. Thank you for watching, and may these Stoic strategies guide you toward a life of growth, wisdom, and fulfillment. If you found these Stoic tips helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means a lot. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next video.